So today is September 9th. It's a Monday. And I don't know. I almost didn't want to make this video today. Even right now I'm just like overthinking things so much because just creating my first video last time, I'm already constricting this character of who I am, but the whole purpose, I believe, of this is just it's for myself, really, is to kind of go through ideas in my head and hopefully understand myself better. I don't want to be doing this for other people. I want to be doing this for myself. I mean, if other people can watch it and take away certain points that help them, then that's exactly what I want. Letting go, being free, it's tough. It's a difficult thing to do because I feel like our whole lives are based on creating characters, right? And creating things in our lives. To truly be free, what does that mean? What does it mean to completely let go? What would our lives look like if we weren't in resistance? If we weren't stressed, if we weren't full of doubts and overthinking, what would our lives be like? I think all of us struggle with that. All of us struggle with thinking too much, and every little decision we make, we kind of think of like, what could it have been, or what should it have been, or did I do this right? But I think I read something lately. It was like, whatever decision you make, you're never gonna know if it's the right decision. So it's like you almost have to find peace with like all of your past and all the decisions you make, and almost think of them as like they were meant to be, because we can really beat ourselves up over everything, over all the past decisions that we've made. But I believe that doesn't help us. I think what these videos will have to be is just a free flow of information for me, because if I plan something, it doesn't work. And I've been learning that lots in life, that nothing goes the way you think it will. You can make the biggest grand plan, but there's nothing like actually doing something and finding out. And like, I find like we're always in our minds, we won't do something until we can do it right, or like we're scared of making mistakes. But the mistakes are such an integral part of growing and learning how to be who we are. What causes us a lot of pain is our rumination on the past, and maybe our fixation on the future, of wanting control in this life, of wanting to really dictate who we are going to be, and have this grand image of what we are. But I feel like we're more than that. I feel like we're more than what we can control. I feel like when we give up control to life, we stop trying to make things perfect. We're free. We learn to embrace what comes to us, embrace all the highs and lows of life, and realize that it's all one. But I find like whenever you have something go wrong in life, or whenever like something doesn't go as planned, it's easy to like totally like take it out of proportion, right? And make it into something that it isn't, right? We beat ourselves up so much, and we take on things personally and assume things, but it's totally not true, right? We need to mindfully see that all the lows of life are all part of it all, that everything we go through is all part of this one experience, and that makes it beautiful. It really does. It's like, even looking at my own life personally, I feel like the lowest of lows, like all the mistakes are what really create who I am right now. Like if I didn't go through all the pain I went through, all the mistakes I went through in my business and personal life, then, you know, I wouldn't be the man I am today. I wouldn't have the compassion that I have today. I wouldn't have the insight that I have today. So it's like, bring it on, bring on the pain. Problem is, like, we're so used to being comfortable, and we think that being comfortable is good and that change is bad, but I feel like we need to kind of change our relationship with pain, change our relationship with change, and realize that being groundless and not knowing what's happening next and losing control and making mistakes is a good thing for us. And that's where we can grow, and that's where we can learn. I really think all of us want to be free. All of us don't want to be constricted and resisted, and like like I said, even with starting these videos again, like my second video, I feel like I have to be just as good as last time, or, you know, like I feel like what I'm saying isn't coming out right or whatever. We need to realize we're not going to be the best at anything ever. You know, there's always going to be someone better than us, but, you know, we need to look at our own paths and look at our own growth and where we've come from and relate that to that. It's so often we can look at everything from an outside perspective, right? It's like, well, this guy is doing it better than me or whatever, but, you know, like, we really need to look inside ourselves, I believe, to be free. I think it all really comes down to our beliefs, what we believe about ourselves, right? We constantly limit ourselves with these thoughts, with I'm not good enough, or, you know, I could be more. But it's like, you have to, like, realize that life is short. Life is really short, and, you know, we're going through these different stages of life, and it's like we get one opportunity to do everything. It's like, it almost makes you want to stumble, it makes you want to fall, it makes you want to make all the mistakes you can, because it's like, you know, one day you're gonna look back at it all and you're like gonna be like, at least I tried, at least I did this, and that's what's you're gonna be like, you know what, I lived this life, I wasn't in fear, I wasn't scared, I was fearless, I was brave, I did it regardless. You know, even this video, I was almost not gonna do this video, but, you know, I just did it. I just did it because I knew that once I get here and start doing it, I would warm up and, you know, start thinking, and it would be good. It'd be good for me because I'm expressing, I'm sharing, I'm learning about myself, I'm sharing through other people, I'm expressing my true self. So I feel like it's so important to do, because it's like, it's so easy to just close off, you know? It's hard to open up, but it feels so good. It feels so good to let your inside shine, let your light shine, let your love shine to the world, and not be in fear of what you look like, not be in fear of what people think of you. Whatever someone thinks about you is more about them than it is about you, because they're seeing you through their lens, you know, and you know who you are. You know who you are more than anybody else on this world, so you need to live from your truth.